In the words of Ronnie Coleman, everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift heavy-ass weights. This quote embodies the spirit of a man who would go on to become one of the most legendary figures in bodybuilding history. Born in the heart of Louisiana in 1964, Ronnie Dean Coleman was the eldest of 4 siblings. His childhood wasn't extraordinary, but it was here, amidst the swamps and bayous, that the roots of his infallible work ethic began to take hold. Young Ronnie's athletic prowess began to shine through early. His love for sports, particularly football, was evident, leading him to join his high school team. His powerful build and tenacity on the field were a clear indication of the strength that was yet to be fully realized. Upon graduating from high school, Ronnie's journey took him to Grambling State University. Here he traded the bayous of Louisiana for the gridiron, playing as a middle linebacker for the GSU Tigers. His university years were not just about football, though. Ronnie was also deeply invested in his studies, earning a bachelor's degree in accounting in 1986. The world of numbers and balance sheets might have seemed like the logical next step for Ronnie. A stable job, a secure future, the typical American dream. But destiny had other plans. Deep down, Ronnie knew he was made for more than just crunching numbers and auditing accounts. His love for sports, his athletic prowess, his unwavering determination, these were the building blocks of a champion. Yet he was still unaware of the path that lay ahead of him, a path that would take him away from the safety of his accounting degree and onto a journey of sweat, iron, and indomitable will. Little did young Ronnie know, a world far removed from accounting awaited him. From crunching numbers to upholding law and order, Ronnie's life took an interesting turn. After completing his studies, he found himself donning a blue uniform, serving as a police officer in the bustling city of Arlington, Texas. It was a profession far removed from the world of bodybuilding, yet it was here, in the unexpected confines of a police station, that Ronnie's journey in bodybuilding began. The precinct Ronnie worked at wasn't just about patrolling streets and maintaining peace. There was a spirit of camaraderie, a brotherhood that extended beyond the line of duty. It was one of Ronnie's fellow officers, a bodybuilder himself, who introduced him to the concept of pumping iron. He suggested Ronnie to the Metroflex gym, a place that would later become his second home. But our hero Ronnie wasn't instantly sold on the idea. He viewed lifting as an extreme sport, not something he was particularly keen on. However, the prospect of a free gym membership was too good to pass up. Little did he know, this initial reluctance would soon transform into an insatiable passion. Stepping into the gym for the first time, Ronnie was a novice, unfamiliar with the world of weights and workout routines, but he wasn't deterred. He embraced the challenge, learning, growing, and gradually becoming more comfortable with the iron. Each lift, each rep, each drop of sweat was a step towards his destiny. His fellow officers soon noticed a change. Ronnie, the quiet, mild-mannered officer, was becoming Ronnie the bodybuilder. He was growing in size, strength, and confidence. The gym wasn't just a place to work out anymore, it was a sanctuary, a place where Ronnie could push his limits and strive for greatness. The transition wasn't easy. Juggling the duties of a police officer with the demands of bodybuilding was a Herculean task, but Ronnie had a fire within him. He was fueled by an unwavering determination, a resolve to break barriers and defy odds. He was a force to be reckoned with, both in the gym and on the streets. In the midst of serving the community, Ronnie found another calling. A calling that would lead him to the pinnacle of bodybuilding, carving his name in the annals of sporting history. His journey was just beginning. In the world of bodybuilding, Ronnie was a late bloomer. But when he bloomed, he outshone them all. His journey to the pinnacle of bodybuilding wasn't an overnight success story. It was a tale of perseverance, of relentless dedication, and of a spirit that refused to accept defeat. Working as a full-time police officer, Ronnie's initial forays into the world of bodybuilding were met with many challenges. Time was a scarce resource, yet he managed to carve out a schedule that allowed him to meet his commitments both to the force and to the iron. Mornings were for protecting and serving. Evenings were for sweat, steel, and sheer determination. His training regime was nothing short of extraordinary. He did not merely lift weights, he dominated them. His workouts were grueling, intense, and far beyond what most could endure. He pushed his body to its limits and then pushed some more, always striving for that extra rep, that extra ounce of effort. Every session was a battle, and Ronnie was a warrior who never backed down. Nutrition was another key element of Ronnie's strategy. He understood that to build a physique worthy of the Olympia stage, he had to fuel his body with the right nutrients. He meticulously planned his meals, ensuring a balance of proteins, carbs, and healthy fats. He treated his body like a temple, feeding it only the best to achieve the best results. In 1995, 4 years after turning pro, Ronnie's commitment paid off. He won the Canada Pro Cup, his first professional victory. It was a landmark moment, a turning point in his career. It was the start of his ascent to greatness, the beginning of his journey to become the most decorated bodybuilder in history. The stage was set for Ronnie to make history. His story is a testament to what one can achieve with an unwavering belief in oneself, a dogged determination, and the courage to pursue one's passion, no matter the odds. Ronnie Coleman didn't just win the Mr. Olympia title, he owned it. For 8 consecutive years from 1998 to 2005, Ronnie was the undisputed king of the bodybuilding world. But his reign wasn't merely about collecting trophies, it was about pushing the human body to its limits, and then pushing it some more. Ronnie's training philosophy was simple yet brutal. He believed in the power of heavy weights and high-volume training, often leaving onlookers in awe with his superhuman strength. His mantra was, "Everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift no heavy-ass weights." And lift he did, often pushing past the pain barrier with a smile on his face and a fire in his eyes. But it wasn't just the iron he lifted that sculpted his legendary physique. Ronnie's diet was as disciplined as his training. He consumed a staggering 5,000 to 5,500 calories a day, packed with high-quality proteins, complex carbs, and essential fats. This was no casual feast. It was a meticulously planned fueling strategy designed to feed his muscles and power his grueling workouts. Behind each of Ronnie's victories was a mountain of hard work, a sea of sweat, and an unyielding spirit that refused to settle for anything less than the best. He pushed his body to the edge, risking injury and enduring pain, all in pursuit of perfection. His rivals respected him, his fans adored him, but everyone recognized the immense dedication and hard work that went into his reign. Ronnie Coleman wasn't merely a champion, he was a force of nature. His reign was a testament to the power of discipline, perseverance, and an unyielding belief in one's abilities. With every victory, Ronnie Coleman was not just setting records, but redefining the very meaning of dedication and hard work. Even after hanging up his boots, Ronnie Coleman's legacy continues to inspire. His influence permeates the world of bodybuilding, reaching far beyond the 8 Mr. Olympia titles he won consecutively between 1998 and 2005. What he accomplished was not just a matter of physical prowess, but a demonstration of sheer willpower and determination, traits that new-era bodybuilders strive to emulate. Coleman's impact goes well beyond the confines of the gym. He's become a symbol of perseverance, a beacon of grit and resolve that shines brightly for those who dare to dream big. His journey from a police officer to a bodybuilding legend is a testament to his unwavering belief that everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift no heavy-ass weights. A quote that has become a mantra for those aspiring to climb the heights of physical fitness. And his influence doesn't stop there. Coleman continues to shape the industry through his cameos and the launch of his supplement line. His products, designed to help others achieve their fitness goals, reflect his lifelong dedication to the sport. They serve as a tangible extension of his legacy, helping others to push their limits and redefine their boundaries. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of Coleman's legacy is his indomitable spirit. His never-give-up mentality, even in the face of debilitating injuries, is a source of inspiration for all. Ronnie Coleman's journey is a stark reminder that success is not just about winning titles or breaking records. It's about the courage to keep going when the going gets tough, the resilience to bounce back from setbacks, and the tenacity to keep chasing your dreams, no matter what. So as we reflect on the life and legacy of Ronnie Coleman, let's remember this. It's not just about the muscles, the titles, or the fame. It's about the spirit of a man who believed in himself, who pushed himself to the limit, and who inspired others to do the same. Ronnie Coleman, a man who lifted weights, expectations, and inspired a generation. Behind the glitz and glamour of the stage, there was a man who faced his own set of challenges. Ronnie Coleman, the 8-time Mr. Olympia, the man who set the bar for bodybuilding, also had his battles off the stage. His journey wasn't just about lifting weights and winning titles, it was also about resilience, perseverance, and an undying spirit to keep going, no matter what. Ronnie's relentless pursuit of greatness came with a price. He suffered from numerous injuries throughout his career, many of which required surgery. His back, hips and knees bore the brunt of his intense training regime. The pain was excruciating, the surgeries were countless, but Ronnie's spirit remained unbroken. There was a time when he was told he would never walk again after a particularly harsh surgery, but true to his character, Ronnie refused to accept defeat. He fought, he struggled, and he emerged victorious. Today, despite the physical challenges, he continues to inspire millions with his story of resilience. Ronnie's journey was marked by a series of surgeries, each one more daunting than the last. But here's the thing about Ronnie. He never allowed these obstacles to define him. Instead, he used them as stepping stones to build his legacy. His positive outlook on life, his never-say-die attitude, became his greatest strength. His mantra was simple: ain't nothing to it but to do it, and do it he did. He faced every challenge head-on, never shying away from the pain or the struggle. His injuries were not setbacks, but reminders of his strength and determination. They added a new dimension to his legacy, making it not just about his triumphs but also about his struggles and his ability to overcome them. Ronnie Coleman, a legend, a fighter, and above all, an inspiration for us all. His story is a testament to the power of the human spirit, a reminder that no matter the obstacles we face, with perseverance and a positive outlook, we too can create our own legacy.